Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how my husband packed for his Hajj and Umrah trip, which is a 2.5-week trip to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in the cities of Mecca and Medina. So as you may imagine, in the month of September, Mecca and Medina are going to be fairly warm. So the main idea that we had while we were packing were to make sure that not only do we stay healthy and well by taking in and consuming the kinds of things that we need to stay healthy and well when we are surrounded by so many people, but also by wearing and putting on our bodies the right kinds of materials and items. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So as I said, our focus is on trying to stay cool in the very, very hot weather that we are expecting to find in Mecca and Medina. So for my husband's packing, we started off with getting him some workout clothes. So a couple of t-shirts, a couple of trousers as well. And these are designed to keep you cool even if you are sweating or are very overheated. So we thought this might be a good idea. In particular, I like this pair of pants a lot because it has this elastic band at the bottom, which will keep it in place, especially when he has to pull his trousers up to perform wudu. They won't be flapping around and getting wet. So definitely I like that part quite a lot. Here we have some cotton t-shirts. I made sure that I checked all the tags to check if they were cotton or not. So I would recommend getting something that is either 100% cotton or rayon or viscose. All of those fabrics are very breathable and they keep you airy and they don't trap the heat inside. So that's exactly what you want. You want something that will let the air in. Other stuff that we need, sunglasses, because we're expecting it to be pretty sunny over there. Umbrella, that's also very important, especially while we are in a state of Ihram. Men aren't allowed to cover their heads. So that's where the umbrella comes in and it kind of saves your life. We have some prayer books here. That's his journal. He has a pen with it as well, just so he can make notes or keep a list of his duas that he wants to make for himself and for other people. We have a packet of cotton underwear for him as well. Again, focus on cotton or viscose or rayon. We have some face masks. We thought this would be a good idea because we are going to be surrounded by a lot of people. And with a lot of people come a lot of germs. So better safe than sorry. Maybe not during the state of Ihram. I don't think you're allowed to cover your face, especially with nothing that is stitched. So maybe not during the state of Ihram, you won't be able to use these, but otherwise, definitely a good idea. My husband also has kept some to-go cold packs because he tends to have some pain in his feet if he walks too much. We also have some socks. Again, I don't think he will be allowed to wear these in the state of Ihram. Because you're not allowed to cover your foot or wear anything stitched for men. Not for women, but for men only. But these are for all the other days when we will be walking quite a bit and socks will keep our feet protected. In terms of other outfits, we're also keeping a bunch of Shalwar kameez. Again, they're in cotton, they're airy, they're very loose. So the idea is that they will keep him cool. But for the Ihram itself, this is what he will be wearing. 2 pieces of cloth, unstitched. This is what he will be wearing during the state of Ihram when he is performing Hajj and or Umrah. There's a money belt to keep your valuables inside, some safety pins. And also for Ihram, you need to be wearing slippers. Now, we weren't 100% sure what type of slippers men need because there are different ideas about what is appropriate and what is not, and what needs to be covered and what needs to be open. So he just went ahead and bought two different designs. So either or, whatever one is necessary, he will use that. And then this way he also has a spare in case he loses one of them. Then he has his phone charger, of course, a pair of small scissors, nail cutters, a very basic first aid kit with some band-aids, nothing fancy, shampoo. This is scented, so he won't really be using this while he's in the state of Ihram, but outside the state of Ihram, he can use this. So in the state of Ihram, men or women, none of us is allowed to put on anything scented, whether that's perfume or deodorant or even toothpaste for that matter. So for that, my husband has bought some unscented deodorant right here, some unscented hand sanitizer as well. We will be buying some unscented soap and some unscented toothpaste from Medina because we weren't able to find those here, or maybe we didn't look hard enough. Either or, we'll just get them from over there. He'll also be keeping a packet of wet ones because they're very convenient. Vaseline or petroleum jelly, extremely important, especially for men during the state of Ihram because they're not wearing undergarments. So the possibility of getting chafed is very high. So it is better to use Vaseline or petroleum jelly before something even happens as a precaution, and then you'll be fine after that. We have some sunblock, also very important considering how warm and sunny we are expecting it to be. And now let's move on to some medicines that we are keeping just in case something goes wrong. So we have some Strepsils. These are generally for the Hajj cold that people tend to get. I'm assuming it's because of the lack of immunity that gets from being so stressed out and tired, basically, that everybody tends to get a sore throat. Also for the sore throat, we have some Neocitrin because this helps calm the throat down quite a lot, which is great. For the digestive tract, very important, we have some Senokot as well as Imodium. They balance each other out, I guess. Whichever one you need, you can use. We have some Benadryl in case there is an allergic reaction to something. We have some Tylenol in case something hurts or our head hurts or anything like that. We have some Polysporin in case we get a cut or a wound. Some earplugs because we will be trying to sleep in a fairly large crowd. So important to keep these as well. He'll probably keep a face mask as well for his eyes in case there are lights out and he needs to sleep. Another thing for the digestive tract, which I will be keeping, is Psyllium husk or Metamucil to also keep the digestive tract in working condition because it is never fun to not feel well. Moving on, we have some basic snacks. We have some granola bars, energy bars, protein bars. We have a variety of these. We have some trail mix packets, some dried fruit. These are just things to keep in our bags in case we need some quick energy or we know someone who needs some quick energy. In terms of bags, this is what he's taking. Not a lot. He's traveling pretty light. He's keeping one backpack. It's a pretty big one. It can keep a lot of stuff. He will be using this for taking stuff to Mina. So that will be basically be a change of clothes and so all of the unscented stuff that I just mentioned that we need for Ihram. So that's where he will be putting most of his Mina stuff, but for everything else, he has his suitcase. But the idea is that you travel light and don't take too much stuff with you. Just be mobile and just remember, even if you forget something, don't worry about it. You can find almost everything under the sun in Medina, in Mecca, because they are expecting people to have forgotten things or lose things. So you can always buy stuff from there. One last thing that I will absolutely mention is his sandals. So this is a pair of Keen Sport sandals that we just bought, and these are pretty great because they are sporty, so they're comfortable, but they're also waterproof. So this will definitely be not something he uses while he's in the state of Ihram because it covers his foot too much. But outside the state of Ihram, he can wear this around anywhere and it will keep him comfortable and dry. So if he needs to go to the bathroom, perform wudu, that won't be a problem. So this is something that we got, and has been liking it quite a lot. So that basically that was it. As you saw, our idea, the main idea really was to stay cool, and so that's why we decided to go with fabrics that are natural fabrics like cotton or viscose or rayon. So I would highly recommend that you check the tag of your clothes before you take it. And as well, just keep anything extra that you might need, that you think that will help you stay healthy. Keep any prescription medicine that you may have. If you wear glasses, make sure that you take at least 2 pairs with you, so that in case something does happen to one, you have a spare lying around. If you wear contact lenses, make sure that you have the solution for it and a case for it. And also, just in case, a pair of glasses as a backup plan.